Hey, welcome to Season 2 of the greatest power scaling show on all of YouTube, but can they beat Goku? Equal Stats Edition. I'm going to be taking 9 characters of choice and pitting them against Goku, scaling disregarded. These fights are entirely dependent on skill, abilities, and intelligence. On today's episode, we're going to be covering Batman. Before I begin, I want to go over some rules for the fight. As I said before, this is stats equalized, meaning Goku's 7th-dimensional power is not considered here. This is regular base Batman against regular base Goku. I just want to keep this fair. Goku can't use Mastered Ultra Instinct, but Batman can't bust out the Hellbat suit or get 10 billion years of prep time or anything like that. Without further ado, let's begin. Bruce Wayne is one of the most skilled fighters in the entire DC universe, some of his biggest feats being mastering every martial art known to mankind and every single weapon as well. His skill goes further, as he is shown being able to manipulate pressure points. He is also stated by Nightwing to know all nerve strikes, further playing into that first feat. Batman is so skilled that he can copy martial arts strikes after observing them just once. Here, he uses the Leopard's Blow attack, which was invented by Shiva. Batman only saw her perform this once and flawlessly copied on an enemy while being hunted by assassins. Batman can deduce fighting styles with mere strikes. Batman was able to deduce that Cassandra Cain has been trained by David Cain after a singular punch was thrown. In fact, Batman is even more incredible at deducing and predicting, as he is able to accurately calculate your speed and momentum by merely looking. He was able to break down Wonder Woman's fighting strategy against the Flash by just observing for a few seconds. Also, it's safe to say Batman has near unmatched accuracy. He perfectly sniped 2 Uzis out of the hands of robbers from a massive distance, hitting what was described to be an impossible shot. And all of that is still even ignoring his best skill feat. Batman was a worthy sparring partner for Wonder Woman on several occasions, who was a good matchup for the God of War. Not that one, I'm talking about Ares. Ares is said to know all fighting styles from the very beginning of time. So Batman can counter a bunch of the space martial arts and has an incredible battle IQ, allowing him to deduce a person's fighting style almost instantly. But we haven't yet considered the suit. What could Batman have in there? First, we look at the suit itself. Batman is able to run 200,000 volts of electricity through his suit, electrocuting many enemies. Batman likely wouldn't be too close to a massive energy source for this fight, however, so that will not be used. Batman has batarangs that he can throw at enemies. These are incredibly sharp and would likely leave a mark. That rhymed. He also has variations of these batarangs, allowing him to throw tranquilizer darts, stunt guns, smoke bombs, tear gas, EMPs, and flash bombs. Okay, so Batman knows every martial art ever made by humans ever, and a bunch of space ones too. He has unmatched battle IQ, and has many useful gadgets in his utility belt. But can the Space Monkey win? Let's find out. Before I get into that, I'd like to plug the wonderful Discord server we got. There's lots of scaling talk going on in there, and even debates here and there. The community is very nice and fun, and I've made lots of friends there. Make sure to check it out after you finish the full video. So, remember how I said Batman is able to copy techniques after only seeing them once? Well, Goku has been doing that since he was a kid. Some examples being the Kamehameha, which took Roshi 50 years to master, the After Image technique, and the 8 Arms technique. A more modern example of this would be Ultra Instinct. Beerus, the god of destruction, was unable to master this completely in tens of millions of years of being a god, training with Whis, a master of the technique in question. Yet Goku did it in like 45 minutes. Goku also randomly learned Hakai, something that was never shown being taught to him. Goku has also been performing infinite IQ play since the very beginning. Goku was able to recognize Tien's weakness being his eyes, and that he completely relied on them to read his opponent's moves, so he blinded him. Goku tricked Piccolo into using all of his ki in one attack, severely weakening him and making the win a lot easier. In his fight with Frieza, Goku recognized that Frieza was unable to sense ki, and used that to his advantage for literally the whole battle. Now, this next feat is the most important thing for the fight. In his fight with Hit, Goku predicted the whole fighting style of Hit to such a degree that he was able to negate Hit's time skip, an ability allowing him to skip into the future in order to hit his opponents in an impossibly fast time period. He even later implies that he can predict even faster than he is already. Now, this really matters, as Hit is an assassin, the one regarded as the strongest in Universe 6, and is 1,000 years old. Goku was able to easily overcome 1,000 years of otherworldly martial arts experience and impossible abilities in the span of one short tournament round. Not to mention, he can still use Ultra Instinct. He was shown in the more recent Dragon Ball Super manga to be using Ultra Instinct in base form. Okay, so, Batman can fight against many space martial arts, has an insane IQ, and great foresight. Goku also can fight space martial arts, has insane IQ, and great foresight. This comes down to two things: Goku's ability to overcome and his abilities. Now, Batman does not know every space martial arts ever from the beginning of time. That's extreme highball. Ares is obviously leagues above Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman is leagues above Batman. There's levels to it. The feat definitely proves that Batman has a massive level of skill, but honestly it's nothing Goku can overcome. He was able to overcome 1,000 years of space martial arts and assassin experience from watching Vegeta fight him and fighting him for a few minutes. There's also Ultra Instinct. Honestly, I don't care how many diverse strikes Batman knows. It doesn't exactly matter if Goku's body can automatically dodge this literally while he has his eyes closed, giving Goku any amount of time to think of counters. Not even to mention Hakai. If Goku was bloodlusted, he could obliterate Batman on a whim at any time in the fight. The first fight goes to Goku, making him 1-0 in the beginning of the new season. Bye guys.
Thank you for watching this almost perfect video.
Can you drop the ego for 1 second?
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And hit the notification bell for future updates. Or else. Ha ha ha!
Next time on Can They Beat Goku? Goku faces off against Baki, the protagonist of Baki. Baki is often considered one of the most skilled martial artists in all of fiction, so I figured this would be a perfect opportunity to cover him. This will not be coming out for a few weeks, however, as I have some very important things coming up. One being the 500 subscribers special, thank you guys by the way, and the first 2 episodes of the upcoming SaiyamanSpeaks Power Scaling podcast, with some yet to be revealed guests. I'm looking forward to getting these out to you. Thanks again for 500 subscribers, and goodbye. I'm gonna keep it transparent. I need this video to be 8 minutes long, so I'll use the remaining 37 seconds to talk about something massive I just did. I always talk about the guidebooks, Daizenshu this, Daizenshu that, but I never thought about how you guys can actually get a hold of these books. Upon realizing that the books are incredibly hard to find and don't exist for free in PDF format anywhere, I put together the first free PDF of the 7th Dragon Ball Daizenshu guidebook so you can look at it yourself and check my validity as you please. The link is in the description, and I promise the 7th is not the only one I'll be doing. I have several more on the way, including the other Daizenshus, the GT Perfect files, Super Exciting Guide, all of it, okay? Bye.